Conversation here because there's another new warning about the Democratic Party's far-left flank and the socialists. Nebraska Republican Senator Deb Fischer writing an op-ed for Fox News today saying that the DSA's calls to abolish the Senate and undermine the Supreme Court put the Republic at risk. Senator Fischer joins us now to talk all about it. Senator, great to see you this afternoon. Thanks for joining us.
Good to see you. Thank you.
So I kind of want to segue off what Jason and Sandra were just talking about, that wild video in Spain, right? We've been talking about socialism. We know what the socialist platform is here in the United States. They literally went on Fox News on Sunday and said, yes, we want to get rid of all borders. Yes, we want to get rid of ICE. Yes, we want to get rid of all immigration enforcement. We want complete freedom of movement with no restriction whatsoever between countries. That video we're looking at from Spain right now on the right side of our screen, that is what the socialists want in a future United States. Give us your thoughts.
Well, we're seeing it. You know, if this doesn't wake up the people in this country when they see what an open border is going to cause, they need to tune in and start watching. This is frightening. It's very sobering, but it's also really sad. A lot of people think, oh, we need to open our borders and open our country and offer opportunity to all those who need it, who want it, who desire it. No, this is what you end up with, and that the people that come into this country without a shirt on their back, mostly young men, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? How are they going to find jobs? How are they going to find any place to stay? How are they going to be able to pay for what they need in life, for food, for shelter, for transportation? They're not. They're going to expect the government to do it, or they're going to go out on their own, and we're going to see a lot of public safety being threatened in the process. I think Americans understand that. They get that. You have to have a border to be a country, and you have to have an immigration system that we have here in the United States. We have secure borders. We welcome over 1 million people from around the world to this country every year. We are the most welcoming country in the world. And so when a lot of people say open the borders and let people in who want to come here, watch TV, watch your station here, and you'll see what it looks like.
Well, a lot of your Democratic colleagues have been having to answer questions about the socialist wing within the party, and the answer a lot of them have been giving is, look, we're a big tent party. We like a bunch of different ideas, and we let anybody in. Here's your colleague, Senator Dick Durbin, talking about that.
Let me tell you, labels, of course, are being thrown around on both sides. I look for progressive values that I have supported over the years and continue to. There are some who are more aggressive than others, but the party that I belong to has that kind of dialogue and reflects what is really going through the minds of families in America who are struggling economically to survive. Progressives are joining us in this effort, and we need them.
Senator, there's a big difference between some progressive ideas and abolishing the police, abolishing borders, abolishing the Senate, and abolishing the presidency and the Supreme Court.
Exactly. You know, I like Senator Durbin, and I respect him, but I disagree with him totally on this. When you say you have a big tent party, that means you agree on basic values. You agree on the role of government in society. You agree on people being able to have opportunities to start their own businesses. You know, that's an American dream, to start your own business. It doesn't mean that you bring in people with radical ideas totally different from what your party used to be. You know, the Democrat Party used to be for working people. Does that mean working people who are going to take care of all these people entering the country, all these illegal immigrants coming into your country? Is that what a working person in America is going to have to do in the future? Because they're going to be called upon to pay taxes, to pay more in order to handle an open border situation. And if you defund the police, if you defund our Department of Defense, which means our military men and women, you're not going to have the protection there. When you defund our military men and women, how are they going to be able to accomplish the missions that we give them to do? We're putting our military at risk there, let alone our entire country. So I think the more that Americans learn about what the so-called Democrat socialist is, they're going to reject that.
All right, got to leave it there. Senator Deb Fischer of the great state of Nebraska, thanks for coming on this afternoon.
Thanks.
Sandra?